Um, this is Family of Three Budget. We are on our budgeting journey. Um, we are a family of three, but we live 2 hours away from each other, and we're trying to save up money to move. Um, my partner is wanting to go to a truck school, and the truck school is $7,000. So he has a job when they've got work, and he possibly has another job. Other than that, we have my income. I'm on SSI. So when I say, oh, I've got to save up $7,000, there's no way. Yes, there is. You have to stay positive. Now, the truck school is in the bank. However, um, I have prop money to show me what's in the bank, and there's $5.50 actually uh, in the bank for that, which is why I have the five colored. Now, when I get 50 more cents, which I will either out of my partner's first payday or my next one, instead of coloring the six, because it'll be $6, I will color the one, because 50 cents plus 50 cents equals $1, so that will be $6. Uh, and there are several pages of this. I've never really had a reason to do an envelope challenge. I've started them and then quit. But this is going to take the cake. It's going to be one $100 100 envelope challenge and two 50 envelope challenges. So we have already started the 100 envelope challenge. Now what I'm going to do is every payday, mine and his, I'm going to pick a number off of here. So I've picked 6 for the month of August. And I'm going to color in 6, but I'm going to put in $6.50 at some point. So I'll actually have 12. For September, I'll pick a number, and it'll be, 1 through 100. If I pick 100, I'll come back here and color in the 100. And I wrote what month and the year that we started this in. That way we can see how long it takes us to do it. And when I start on this first 50 envelope challenge, I will do the same thing by writing the date. So, we've got 3 different challenges that will be going for this. And I'm not going to put $5 in one and then $5 in number 2 and then $5 in number 3. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to work on one challenge at a time and worry about getting it done. So, that's it. I'm also doing a challenge for moving. Sticking in $50 a month. I started that this month as well. So we know without a shadow, and you probably didn't see home on here. That is because it is right here. $49 will be added to home because there's 51 in this now. So that's how we're doing it. Do your savings your way. Don't try to do it in ways others are doing it and it not make sense to you. This is awesome, to say the least. But that is it for this video. And remember, I don't get paid for this. You know, all I want is to help people that need to learn. And we are already up $9 for July. We finished July with $1,817.50. Now, and it's the 18th of July, because how I do it is I close the month out in the middle of the month, and then I start focusing on the next month. From the middle of July on, I'll be focusing on August. So we are already up $10 from July in August. You know, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to budget like me. You don't have to budget like anyone else that you're watching. If it doesn't make sense to you the way we're doing it, then sit down and just play. You know, it has taken me, and I'm not gonna lie, it has taken me almost 2 years to figure out a way that I'm comfortable with, that completely makes sense to me. Because I would try one way for a couple months, and if that didn't work, I'd move on to a different for a couple months. If that didn't work, I'd try a different way for a few months, and then so on and so forth. So this is the way that I'm comfortable with doing it. You know. So throughout the binders, and I'm going to show you this. Our total for June was $1,808.97. Our total for July was $1,850 and $1,817.50 is what I meant to say. So we went up $9 in July, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad because we didn't go down. And we have already went up $10 from the time I done this to now. So it's just been like 4 or 5 days. Um, and I've already went up $10. So, you've just gotta take time, do your research, and figure out what's best for you and your family. Um, it is hard being a single, low income family, but it's possible. We've done it for months now. Um, and this, it's just prop money. That I keep in the binders to represent what's in the bank. And utilities is the month ahead, or not month ahead, the end of year power bill, because I'm on a fixed budget with the power. So at the end of the year, I'll have a huge power bill, and I'm gonna have to start focusing on that as well. Um, which I think I actually budgeted for. Um, $5 to go in the end of year power, just for August. September we'll get more. And I have only got $1 put back for Christmas. Don't come at me. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it this year. Last year, it it was a low budget because we were saving up to move. And again, it's going to be a low budget because we're saving up to move. We are going to be moving uh, where my partner is. We live together. This is his home, but he stays out there because that's where all the work is at. Because he has been doing like odd stuff here and there, making money. Everything legal. But, like he's been doing odd jobs and making money and putting in applications and working hard doing his thing. But that's not the only reason we're going out there. Our doctors. I go to a neurologist. My little boy goes to a neurologist. Uh, my partner goes to specialists. Um, and that's where they're at. So that's where we're going because it makes sense. I can't drive. I have a seizure disorder and Chiari malformation and everything. And I can't drive and I can't work. So my partner drives, but if something happens and I have to go to the doctor or our little boy has to come home from school from the doctor, I'll be able to get an Uber to get him and take him to the doctor. Or I'll be able to get an Uber to go to the store. I won't constantly be stuck. So, I mean, it sounds like a dream. I know it's not going to be that easy. But we have started saving to move by, again, this month by putting $50 back a month until he starts getting his paydays in again, which is it's it is what it is, you know. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys have